Oh yeah, I love that guy, Diego, man.
There was this, people like Rubicon probably be playing heavy. He's been doing it for a while.
He always plays heavy, I believe in Highlander at least. I know we almost have Diego's on medic. But yeah, we are going live. Hello everyone and welcome to VanillaTV. My name is Comedian and tonight we are watching some ETF2L Highlander Season 2 action between the Russian turbopoop eSports and the Lithuania Chior Tai. The name that I can't pronounce. Anyway, joining me tonight is of course the legendary Cost Whisperer. How you doing, Hildreth?
Fine, man. Pretty good. So we have... First off, I just want to point out this tiny little gap, do you know, on the upward spawn? There's a tiny little gap by the right side. It's actually banned to shoot through it, but you can see people trying to spam rockets through it. So you can't do that. Just want to...
I know it exists, and you know people try and abuse it all the time. It's kind of weird it's not been fixed yet, but hey, that's just how it is.
Yeah, this map was one of the most bugged maps I'd ever seen when it first got released. You could actually get into blue spawn. But as the gates are opening, turbopoop are so far back.
Yeah, they're giving a lot of space.
Yeah, they're going to give this first area away for more or less nothing. They're showing a bit of a presence, but they don't want to get picked.
Yeah, we do see these guys dueling at the bottom.
The sniper from Chior Tai, who will be East Guy, has a lot of free reign. Especially now that it's Bones, just the movie maker Bones just picked the sniper for turbopoop, so they're going to get this ground so easily and just push the cart. Except they've left no one on the cart, which is the best thing to do.
No, you gotta leave that scout on the cart. That's what it's for. Anyway, we do see you know, just a bit of a heavy medic pushing forward, getting a bit of ground. Nothing too interesting going on at the moment. Spy just getting demolished, but you know, card is pretty far forward, and I don't think they're gonna have any problems getting it on.
Here comes the Uber from Chior Tai. It has done a little bit of damage, got some of the stuff down from turbopoop, and now they're raining in frags here. Yeah, and actually, combo to contend with.
They managed to get the engineer down and took the sentry down almost with a mini sentry, which is quite funny actually. But we do see them pushing up very aggressively. Ubers are about 40% for both teams, so they gotta be careful with that. And on the meanwhile, the car's just getting pushed on and on, while that sentry is getting built for the defense, which is going to be a crucial sentry to put down.
Yeah, I guess they're going to wait for the next Uber fight, but I do like the way both teams are sort of playing really safe, sort of give each other a lot of space. There's no actual pressure on either medic at the moment, because this cart does reach the tunnel where it can't get pushed any further, so now it comes down to the next fight.
I don't know, I really don't like, you know, just leaving your opponents so free to do everything they want to do. We can see a Demo Man jumping down right now, getting Uber putting a lot of stickies onto that sentry, takes the sentry down, counter pop does go on, takes a few players down, and the card is actually really close to that control point. Demo Man is on top, spamming a lot, but I don't think that's going to be really good for turbopoop eSports right now. Heavy gets sniped, and they don't have any defending sentries, so what are they going to do? Are they going to be able to hold Hildreth? Tell me.
Oh, I think they will, because a great move from the scout and spy combining from turbopoop to take down Rinse of the medic with Chior Tai. So that's going to hold them back really. As you were saying, they were winning that fight. They had everything that they wanted, heavy down, sentry down. They just needed to regroup and push. Chior Tai would have had that. Instead they're sort of waiting on this next Uber. I think they will try and nudge the cart, which is what the scout's doing. He's just getting on the edge there. He's getting forced off by pressure. If I was turbopoop, I'd be pushing into their combo here, looking to help that demo man, Hamster, who's actually just gone down.
Well, yeah, we can see a lot of kills on that sentry. That sentry's gone down twice already. It's going up for a third time, but it's not something you want to have on this Thursday. And actually, look at that engineer, look at that, he's pushing it, it's actually going to be able to cap it. Oh, look at that card, it's so close to being capped. That is really dangerous. Nice backstab from the spy, making it onto Rubicon, and now they just think they're going to suicide on that card, push it forward. And there we go, Uber goes down, Scout just runs by it, caps it, and it seems like turbopoop is gonna have to defend, and Chior Tai is doing a really good job on their pushes.
I've been watching Diego's point of view for the past minute or so. With that Uber advantage, he was sort of hesitating. He wasn't sure if he wanted to pop it, running around. He looked a bit like just indecisive, which is a terrible thing you can do as a medic. Like it just looks like turbopoop is not very confident at the moment.
Yeah, they're just giving too much space, really. They do have a 50% Uber advantage. Well, it's already down to 40. And I think they should really take advantage of this as soon as possible if they know they have it. Look at that. Chior Tai is just being super aggressive and they're just falling back. They're just being chased out.
Yeah, if I was Diego's, I'd have definitely called to drop on this combo here and just wipe them out. And then focus on the cart, letting the cart be pushed. There's a spy on behind the cart now.
Well, he's got to get the sniper, but there we go. We do see Chior Tai pushing in right now with that Uber. Counter Uber hasn't been popped and finally goes down, but this is a much better position for Chior Tai right now.
On the cart. They need to get the people off the cart. The demo should be shooting the people on the cart. That's what matters. They have managed to chase a few people down, but the combo's got out perfectly fine, and they're not really doing anything to defend the cart at the moment. There's 4 people on it.
They're just being distracted by everything. You know, heavy medic demo man coming in from the side, doing a non-mover push, takes down Rubicon. Medic does escape, but the level 3 sentry is going to get taken down in just a second. There we go, and Chior Tai has just full clearance to push in, capture it. Well, look at that. That's a really quick time. 5 minutes and 26 seconds. That's fantastic.
Yep, I wouldn't really say it's been any superb individual play from anybody. It's just been, as a team, turbopoop have just been too scared to commit to fights, defend in the right spots, and just been pushed back and bullied without actually letting Chior Tai earn their ground, so to speak. And down to this last point, famously hard to cap with race design, and there's an Uber force here from turbopoop. I didn't see what happened, but they've killed Rinse and Medic from Chior Tai, so maybe they just decided to use their Uber advantage finally. But now they're finally getting some stuff done, defending this cart pretty well.
Just looking right now for the defensive positionings. Seems like the heavy medic is just sort of in this little left nook. Do you think that's a good defensive positioning? I mean, it can be flanked from the top, from the bottom. Position now. You tend to have a team sort of just leave their combo upstairs and let their troop cover the main area and sort of watch all of the exits. But they've just lost their demo hamster to a sticky trap. He's overextended. Now their combo is going to push forward into the turbopoop combo, who are holding up top, and they're in a bit of trouble. This is a nice position to be in. Yeah.
They might have to escape, although they do have the Uber in the bank, so they could actually choose to use this. But Rinsa has been building, but she drops the demo man who goes in. So that's not a very good Uber exchange.
No. We do see the medics trying to block each other and trying to cut each other off, clearing the retreat spots, but it seems like Chior Tai are just going to be defensive and take it easy.
Yeah, it was the right call. I don't think it was a multi-Uber. It was going to be a multi-Uber versus a single Uber either way. So.
And it wasn't popped earlier on, so.
Yeah, so it would have failed either way. With that demo man alive, you still have an opportunity to do something with it. At the moment, they're just sort of stuck. The team really doing anything. So this is where spies and snipers get a chance to shine.
Yeah, and actually, look at that. Look at it, Pinky. He's just pushing the cart. Dead ringers and gets out of there. Oh, Pyro does spot him and he's gonna take him down. Actually, no, East Guy takes down the sniper, and now that sentry gets taken down. And now just sniper actually pushing the cart. Heavy has to pop down. He actually is taken down. Uber is popped for both teams, but that cart is being pushed really far ahead. The Pyro is being uncontested. Is he getting blown off? Yeah, he gets blown off. Yes. Oh, love it.
Should have seen that coming as soon as he started walking into the Pyro's air blast Ritalin. Poor guy, he plays for my team as well.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those Pyros, man.
but Diego's been picked. Let's see where that happens.
Yeah, they'll give it a 20% Uber advantage to Chior Tai. And they're getting a sentry stop in good positionings, but they still need to clear out this heavy from that sort of left choke point, left little house.
Yeah, he's just owning that area. It's a good play from turbopoop, knowing that even though they have a Uber disadvantage, they can't just sit back or hide behind their sentry. They have to do something to keep it up, because if that sentry's up, it's really hard to cap the cart.
Yeah, they're just building the Uber, but they're not building it that fast actually. Diego's is building it really quickly.
Chior Tai going in from the basement with the demo medic. They haven't got it yet. Okay, they're going to push through the basement to this upper area, but they're changing.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Lynx is pop right now, takes down the sentry. They're not actually pushing all the heavy classes, but they're all stuck up there. Counter pop goes down. Rinta does get out of there, so they got the sentry. They got a few things.
Yeah, they got the Uber advantage again, but unfortunately for them, Spirit, as I was saying, he was a nasty spotter. He got 2 backstabs before the push even started.
Yeah, he is, but he's all the way,
all the way successful,
all the way down the spawn. So he was just waiting for people to get out there. Pinky gets cleared up. Actually, I mean, you know, thinking about it. They did get a few good kills off.
They're in a bit of trouble here. Rinta being chased out, runs to the safety of their team in this main choke area, but that basement attack failed miserably.
What will you think Chior Tai would have to do right now?
Well, when defenses are this tough to break down, it's kind of hard to really think of a good strategy. But if they do have Uber advantage, well, they don't have any more, but if they did, pouring into their combo would be the first start. You know, trying to get that medic down or separate kill the heavy classes. At the moment, they're looking for something.
Actually, yeah, they're going in with just an Uber for Uber push, and they're just clearing out right now. I think actually, if they can re-push, that would be really good. But Ritalin goes down, SLM goes down. There's two key players getting killed, and no chance of a re-push whatsoever.
Yeah, when you push at this last point, you need something big from your sniper or spy generally.
What? Bones just runs in and jumps out the heavy and the scout and takes down the heavy. That is some really good action there by Bones. That might actually be what they need, and if they would actually push into the right hand flank right now, they could actually take this territory. If they clear the demo man, clear the medic, and that's what they do. That's a really nice victory for Chior Tai.
Yeah, I guess Bones isn't just sick at making movies; he's sick at scout. But they haven't really done anything with that little territorial gain, I guess, is the word to use. They're still not really threatening this combo at all. Though they have taken that building, I guess.
Yeah, they got the building. They got the building. And actually, a scout pyro pushing the cart. And that's getting a lot of kills. Actually, the spy takes down the engineer. Yeah, okay, well, you know what, Homewrecker? Damn you, Pyros. You're being too good in teamwork.
Yeah, although not having an NG for 20 seconds, they can get it down.
Yeah, and actually they're putting up a level 1 sentry, and they're going to try and wrangle the level 3. Look at that.
Oh, Earth's respawned in time. Save it, and then it's got destroyed by the spam.
Yeah. But look at this, we do have Rita at 20% advantage. Diego's 10 seconds respawn. Now that means they're going to have a 30 to 40% advantage.
They need to get this now, it's just Spirit up. They need to get someone on the cart now. Spirit and a sentry. He's trying to backstab the...
Yeah, now we have a lot of people on the sentry. Demo Man respawn, he's putting it down. A lot of seconds on the point. He gets taken down. And there we go. Heavy just failing to get there in the nick of time. There we go. Bomb gets pushed. That means we have 12 minutes and 49 seconds. Let's see if turbopoop can beat that.
Yeah, it was a really good last defense. It was
really
the first
really
3
strong.
points were down in about just under 6 minutes.
Yeah,
it took 7 minutes to get the last.
5:29. I was in the first start.
Goes to show how hard that point can be to cap if a team sets up right on it.
Yeah, because it's just hard getting any sort of clearance. That wrangled sentry is just so strong. You got to put down so many stickies and so much, you know, fire onto that sentry.
The only time they did cap it in the end was when Chior Tai managed to take that sort of that room to the left, which their combo had been holding the whole time. And
Yeah,
there they
yeah.
just put down so much pressure. They eventually got all the kills they needed to push the cart and win and get the 4 caps. Let's see what Chior Tai do on these first 3 points, because
Well, let's see. They do have the sentry on a weird spot, actually. Not something you see. Would you like to comment on that sentry positioning from Chior Tai?
I don't see it. Oh yeah, it's just slightly off the hill a bit so that you can. Oh, it's going to get spammed by rockets. Oh no, that's a shame. Engineer wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, I'm like, what did that sentry positioning do? That's not. See, it's down again. Is it? I have no idea what that sentry positioning accomplishes. I'm amazed.
I'm guessing the idea was so that you have more protection from a sniper, but it didn't pay off for Chior Tai and that occasion. And
thanks to the demo man, though.
turbopoop managed to get this car so close. Chior Tai just sitting behind and not really contesting the first point. I don't really like it there.
Oh yeah. That's a nice headshot backstab combination by Pinky and this guy. But yeah, I mean, look at that card. It's just getting pushed by the scout. It's gonna get capped, is it? Oh, almost gets it. Oh, nice backstab there by Pinky. Actually, this almost like clears up. Uber actually gets force right there. But it looks really good for Chior Tai.
Yeah, except that Heavy's kind of tunnel visioning a little bit, just shooting Uber players. He's not managed to do anything with it. Turbo did a great job of scattering. It's equal Ubers now, and I think maybe Turbopoop can re-push this. They're getting their Wrangle sentry up, spamming from the left hill, and they got the cap.
Yeah, now that sentry is just gonna get destroyed there. Engineer gets backstabbed, and there's a lot of key players down for Chior Tai. I see everyone just going to the tunnel, and
it's mostly dispensers and spies did, but yeah, it does seem like a lot.
Oh yeah,
have an effect on you when you see so many people dying.
Yeah, that is true. But now a lot of people are actually dying. Look at that, everyone just getting picked up one by one, and just 4 players up, and they're not going to be able to hold this crucial second point, because defending this one.
People are going to let them. They're going to get right to this corner and hopefully pile down. Their combo should be dropping down and helping out their light classes over Wrangle Sentry, but the respawns are here.
And they gotta watch out, because they're gonna pop that Uber. Look at that. Now that Heavy's going forward, they need to keep him Uber. They need to keep that medic close by.
Oh.
They gets air blasted away, and that Heavy kills him. And that's exactly what you don't want to see happening. And Rubicon just taunting a bit into chat right there. This is actually absolutely horrible for Chior Tai and fantastic for Turbopoop.
That push didn't pay off. He got sort of juggled in the air when the Uber stopped, and then got sniped in the air. So when the Heavy
and the medic got blown away. The medic got blown away by the pyro. So I was like, if that would have been executed well, if that would have been done perfectly, that would have been a total massacre, and everyone would have been dead. But it wasn't, and it went badly. So now we do have Uber coming in. They sniped the engineer carrying the sentry. Oh, and now this demo man chasing, and now so many people are dying. Wow, Turbopoop showing what they're made of. Look at that, 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're not letting up. I know they have the momentum here, and they're just trying to attack this combo, which is sort of holding in that left house. Rubicons. They've been stuck in by stickies and traps. Rubicon's pushed up. There's a scout on the medic.
Richa gets killed. She drops the Uber, and that means that Turbopoop have free reign right here. They do lose their medic as well, but it doesn't matter because it's only 2 players up for Chior Tai. And wow, that just went horrible. They just get massacred right there. Turbopoop really in a fantastic position right now.
And it looks like Chior Tai are going to have to do what Turbopoop didn't defend for plus 8 minutes, except this time.
Yeah,
that wasn't a very good time drop. I don't really like the idea to Uber into them there.
No, you know what?
From the defensive point of view, you kind of just have to back away and give them the ground, but They did get Diego, so that's the one thing that they positive thing. Great kill by Bones, who's doing great work for Chior Tai.
Yeah, we do see two players getting killed right there, headshot and backstab. It's the heavy and soldier, demo man down as well, pyro down, Rinta. Oh god, all these players getting so many huge classes. I think he does take down Rubicon right now, so that's at least one redeeming feature. But turbopoop really
yeah, they've
going
got to get
for
somebody on this cart, stopping the cart. They got heavy soldier blocking it just a little bit. Now the demo's respawned. It's desperate stuff at the moment for Chior Tai. There's still fighting going on as I queue into a sniper.
There is some fighting going on, but not actually all that much. It seems like the heavy will get taken down. That's actually all the key players killed right now. Pyro on top is doing some action. It's gonna burn that heavy. Nice going, Ritalin. That deserves a huge shout out. That was actually amazing.
Despite that, I thought they were going to cap it until Ritalin showed up behind them. But despite that, it does look precarious for Chior Tai because they don't really have a good defensive position.
Yeah.
Like turbopoop. At the moment, they're going to get just constantly pressured here. They wrangle a sentry at the tops. There are people coming around the corner. They've got to do something, retake that position. It's their only way at the moment.
Yeah, they're finally. They really need to get up there. You know, level 3 sentry.
Oh, she turns around just in time. She got backstabbed there. I think it would have been all over for that one.
Yeah, but they're slowly, you know, getting their things together. Finally setting up their lost point defense. Way too close for way too long. Heavy is dropping down right now. With the gloves are running, he is getting taken care of. Bones, no, I don't think he's getting a few really good kills. Actually, he gets 2 players down. Hamza and on him.
Yeah, Bones, I've been saying all game, he's been doing work for Chior Tai, so Diego's is just going to have to wait here for a couple of people to respawn, then re-push. They did get the engineer down, and
the heavy. They got the heavy
yeah,
down. So now we go do Uber for Uber. There's 10 seconds remaining for that heavy to respawn. Pyro pushing away a bunch of people, but there is also Pyro on the cart. Gets taken out in the end. Will that heavy respawn in time? Come on, SLM, will he make the difference? They're good, finally coming out. Clears down. No, actually gets killed by Rubicon. Now soldiers jumping onto the point. That point is getting that card is going to go off the cliff, and it seems like they will take the first round. What a really nice play. turbopoop 1-0.
Yeah, Rubicon did great work as that heavy, as he said, winning that heavy fight. It's always big. As soon as he won that fight, there was no one really going to get by him to block the cart. There was a sentry that they didn't even shoot, but because it was level 1, they couldn't spam rockets at the cart, and they could just hide behind the cart and push it.
Those level 3 sentries are so important on the first, on every point actually. This is actually very much an engineer map, if you think about it.
Yeah, the engineer placement can make a huge difference.
Well, it's not so much like a really good engineer and a great engineer doesn't make that much of a difference. But if you have like a bad engineer, you can just completely, you know, ruin your day. We do see teams switching right now, so we will see turbopoop eSports again on the offense. Let's see what time they're gonna set this time. And I mean, are you confident in making a prediction for next round, Hildreth, or you thinking it could still go either way?
I think it could go either way. I mean, I think turbopoop are probably a stronger team, but the way that they defended first round, turbopoop just seems that they seem a bit low on confidence, maybe. Certainly, some of the pushes have been really close. Although KN's Zed, the sniper for turbopoop, just got 2 body shot kills straight out of the gate. Yeah, they've already lost their light classes, and he's just killed this guy. He's doing great work at the moment.
Yeah, he's getting really important picks. What do you think about the sentry positioning right here from the defending team?
Yeah, it does look like a lot better. Although I don't like the fact that their combo is in the same place. I mean, I'd rather their combo be in a different spots. They could sort of split their defense up, as their demo links is kind of separated from their team. And the Uber comes in this. It's Uber first from the defending team, and Rubicon does get the sentry down as well. So Rubicon doing a lot of work with this Uber. They've forced Chior Tai to go back, and Chior Tai almost practically conceded this first point at the moment after a Uber fight. And Lynx could get caught out here. He does get killed, although Bones is killing loads of people on the flanks as a scout.
Killing a lot of people indeed. It's just doing what a scout should do. Just come in, clean up, kill a lot of players. Like, just looking at these sentry positions from Chior Tai all the time, and I'm just going, why? Tell me, Hildreth, why here?
Well, as the face beef, who was featured in PC Gamer as a pro engineer, obviously they didn't do their research, but as he said, you should place your sentries in unusual spots to catch teams out. Maybe that's what M's thinking.
Yeah, but you know, teams of the quality of turbopoop, and even teams of the quality of any of the Division 1 teams should be able to handle all these sentry positionings.
Well, it's at the moment he's keeping the hill clean of enemies, so it seems to be working at the moment. Though it's just there doesn't seem to be any protection. I mean, his combo's behind him, which I don't really like, because I feel like they should be out on the hill helping his sentry, like covering. Instead
of concentrating the enemy's attention, just trying to make multiple fronts.
Although at the moment it's kind of buying them a lot of time here, Chior Tai, because they haven't pushed in with the Uber. They're just trying to get this sentry down before they Uber, which they have finally done, and now the demo's putting pressure. Although the demo gets killed, Lynx with his stickies, but turbopoop just decided to push the cart instead. Cart wins the fight.
Yeah.
And the Chior Tai combo is just sitting there doing nothing.
Are they waiting for the final moment? Uber. Yeah, they are.
They've Ubered seconds, but they have a chance to make this a good Uber. In the end, they forced a slight multi-Uber from turbopoop, and turbopoop are running behind the house. They need the rest of their team to support them. Both teams need their team to support them. Chior Tai's are nowhere. They're all hiding or something.
They're all just gone. They're all just, back, defending, taking it easy. They're conceding this point again, and I mean, it's a 3-minute second point. Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
Very fast.
I felt like Chior Tai could have, committed to the fight and defended the point, but it's working out for them. At the moment, they've got the demo and the heavy down. They've down a few light classes, but it shouldn't matter too much. They're defending the cart as well. Al doing some work. No, he gets taken out by a direct hit soldier whose name I will not embarrass myself to pronounce.
I have no clue how you would pronounce that properly.
Considering that you struggle to pronounce Chior Tai, then I wouldn't even try. So meanwhile, turbopoop in this sort of upper area. It's not the best place to attack from if you ask me. But they've dropped down and caught out Pinky the spy who's hiding there, and look how far back Chior Tai are. Do they have a Uber disadvantage? I don't agree with dropping back.
They had an Uber advantage actually. So
do you see a massive multi-Uber, yeah. They haven't managed to get too much down until the spam comes in, and they haven't got the sentry down actually. They have killed a few people on flanks. That's about it, but that's the first big kill I've seen. Rubicon kills Esabem. Again, Ritalin runs in, tries to kill the medic. Doesn't pay off. Now it's just a sentry against the world at the moment. Spamming the cart. Can't really do so much by himself.
Yeah, Spy's doing a great job as well. Look at that nice backstab on that soldier. Just jumps over him, takes him down.
Ow!
Sentry actually
went huge.
Picky, he's just defending it together with the engineer. Sentry first of all, and then Sentry is winning it. That Wrangler is really good. But we see Spirit taking 2 backstab onto SLM and Lynx. That's not something you want to have happen. And
that's
now
the power of the spy right there. Just showing, although we did miss Al going huge as soldier. He dropped out of the drop down from spawn and just killed the Aegis and like 3 other people as well. Completely stopped that push, although it wasn't enough to defend the cart.
Yeah, a lot of people forget about this drop down, but it's a really good way to surprise your enemies if they don't know about it. They don't think about it.
I think they're aware of it. It's just that.
Well, they have to be aware of it. They just kind of forgot. Didn't pay attention to it.
I think turbopoop overextended slightly too much because it was such a good Uber for them. They thought, let's go on and kill the medic. And the medic does go down to a body shot and the direct hit her at the same time as she tried to cross over.
That must be the worst feeling as a medic. You're just walking and suddenly a body shot and a direct hit and a pipe and everything hits you at the same time. You're like, what just happened? Why? It's not okay. It's not okay. But anyway,
it's not a skill you'd be very proud of. Sorry, I'd definitely be very proud of. If you get sniped, fair enough. Or if you get backstabbed, your pyro's not spy checking you.
Yeah.
If you die like that, you've got to be a bit embarrassed.
We do have an Uber coming up right now, and they do get cleaned up. Nice play by Salam. They kind of got forced by a soldier.
There's no one blocking.
Oh, there's no one blocking it. They're just gonna take it. Then comes in too late, and there we go. 4-0. Let's see, 6 minutes and 26 seconds. That's a really quick time. Like, what's a usual Highlander time on port? About 8-9 minutes.
I'd expect, yeah, it's about that long, considering how hard the last point is to cap. You could easily buy yourself a few minutes time on that last point. They didn't do very much. They held it for about 1.5 minutes. I think that's going to be the difference now, because turbopoop will probably. I think turbopoop will probably maybe struggle to defend the first couple of points, but once it gets to that third and fourth point, they'll be just comfortable.
Yeah. Looking at the two teams, what do you think is really putting turbopoop ahead of Chior Tai?
I think Rubicon is. Well, Rubicon's had a pretty huge game as in the combo. I mean, you get your spy and your sniper usually do a lot of work with getting picks and such, but the way Rubicon sort of used the Ubers to get kills and just pushed up by himself, he's not been afraid, he's not been given any respect, he's just moved up, got some key picks, and it's been enough to win them fights in the end.
Yeah.
And the way that they've used the Ubers has been a lot better. Turbopoop. Straight away the sentry goes down for Chior Tai as they were attacking. I forgot to mention they were attacking because I thought the sentry went down instantly for the defending team.
No, that's not. Just reload your HUD. It's all fine.
Yep.
We do see the sentry at the regular sort of defensive position right now. A few nice kills going on left and right for the defending team. Especially Sniper getting a few really good shots off. But it seems like they're not really they're not actually pushing the point.
Yeah, that's kind of not what you want to do. You've got to have someone on the cart at all times until it's impossible to push it any further. Now they finally do it. They should stop wasting time here and just go. Just attack them. Look how far back turbopoop are.
Yeah, they're giving them a
lot of ground. They've got the engineer down, so each guy sniping Earth. That's a big kill.
Yeah, they should just
spam this sentry down.
Just spam direct hits, rockets against it, or stickies or pipes.
has 30% more Uber as this Uber fades for the Chior Tai. The heavy goes down SLM, but they do have the sentry down in the end, and they're keeping the pressure on the cart. There's lots of spam running up towards Rubicon, but he's standing strong. He spy narrowly misses the Aegis.
Well, he does get Rubicon, so he does at least make up for it a little bit. Level 1 sentry is trying to block it, but first point does get capped. Took a bit longer for Chior Tai than for turbopoop. But like I said, I mean, Chior Tai has to put him in turbo mode right now. Otherwise, turbopoop is just gonna take the victory, take the 2-0, and go home with a smile on their faces.
Yeah, they do have a slight chance advantage here. Nah, it's not that much. I should have been slightly more, in my opinion. They do have a chance to, push this cart around the corner.
But they gotta use their Uber advantage as well. They should have pushed that 100%, not, wait 10 seconds and then push in, because now the counter prop is gonna go down, and that sentry.
Yeah, they need to run away and hope that they can win this after Uber fight.
But yeah, the dude leaves the heavy. Oh, look at that heavy flying! Look at that. He's gonna fall down. He's gonna survive, and they're actually gonna cap it.
On the cart. Oh, spy! That was a big kill.
Yeah, that's a huge kill. And now the scout is actually there. Aquiz and Nevas just cleaning up, getting nice pistol kills on and a bat kill.
They've they would have had the Uber advantage if they kept Rinth up.
Actually, they still have the Uber
Diego's
advantage, yeah.
not building.
So 20%.
I'm not sure if they know this.
I don't think they know, but like, you know, I think it's always good to push at 100%, no matter what the situation, you know, as long as you have a few guys up, just push in. And actually, they're not spotting for Stickies. Oh, those Stickies could have killed like a medic, a heavy, or a soldier. Didn't end up cleaning up anyone. Now we do see a lot of players going down from turbopoop, and some nice play by SLM. And soldier.
This might not be over yet. If you know, Chior Tai can hold this corner. I mean, they've got to watch out for that left drop down spawn. If I was Vince, I'd be sticking it up, because that's where it costs them turbopoop a bit. They're holding this corner. They are going to get this car comfortably. And
they're going super aggressive. They're actually going in with that Uber already.
Jaeger's is stuck. Can they kill him?
They need to take him down. They need to. Yeah, they do take him down. And now the heavy medic demo soldier combination is just wrecking havoc. They do lose Rinta, but they're just pushing it at full speed ahead.
They're spawn camping at the moment.
They have to be. They have to. It's just what they gotta do. But the demo is finally gonna get taken on. The heavy has been cleared off already. Pyro is still there, but he gets cleared off as well. Rinta has respawn, and they are pushing it really close. They do have 2 minutes to cap this final point.
She's taken 2 flares, I think. She could be dying very soon.
Yeah, she is at the dispenser. I think she grabbed the savage right now, so she's going to be just fine. Now the heavy is pushing up. Snipers on the point. They're putting so much pressure.
They need to get their combo in the faces of the turbopoop combo. Well, their turbopoop would just free up just the demo alive. They've got to kill that demo. Doesn't matter about the Wrangler.
Actually, I don't think it's going to matter at all. Look at that. They're going to cap it. They're going to cap it. This is the heavy pushing. It's going to tip it over. And there we go. Oh, wow, Chior Tai just coming back. Wow, fantastic action. I love it. This is so good. This means that we do have a 1-1.
Definitely unexpected. Definitely unexpected push there from Chior Tai. I thought that they maybe lost it when that they sort of overextended a little bit.
Yeah.
When their combo died, but because of the spawns on that last, they just kept pushing through, and turbopoop just couldn't block it in time. Sometimes it's rounds, you know, Highlander sometimes just decided by who spawns what order.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody. But wow, that was like I said, I just have to give full credit to Chior Tai right there. They were fantastic action. So they did everything right.
Got a few kills and just push with the momentum. It's just about turbopoop giving them a bit too much respect. It was huge when Diego died on 90% Uber.
Yeah,
he ran into the spawn, which was being spawn camped. He panicked a little. He could have like run upstairs and then run into the spawn that way, but he ran the wrong way. I guess he wasn't thinking very clearly at the time. I don't know.
Well, he was being zoned from one side by the heavy and the medic and the soldier. So he was like, okay, well, I dodged a heavy medic and soldier. I'm safe now. I can go into spawn. And then demo man came and just ticketed it up and just killed him. And was like, I guess I won't. But yeah, we do have Chior Tai again on the offense right here.
Yes, indeed. I'm surprised that turbopoop didn't want to defend first, considering how. Sorry, turbopoop didn't want to attack first, considering how well they did first round. And if this is live, this is horrible for turbopoop because they've been completely destroyed in the first, 20 seconds of this. They've only got their heavy medic and pyro up, sitting around on the hill, thinking this first point is gone. There's nothing we can do. The only thing in their advantage is the fact that the cart is so far back. Here comes an Uber from Chior Tai. It's really early, and Diego is electing to just back off and save the Uber.
Well, if they do get popped right now, that would actually be really good for Chior Tai if they can pop them.
Look at Al coming in from the roof trying to pop. Diego does manage to pop a great pop from Al and get the sentry as well. And Rinta can just run away and keep the Uber advantage. They're going to lose their heavy, I think.
No, actually, he gets out. He just gets blown away, round the corner, takes it easy, just get full heal again.
But I think turbopoop were doing the right thing here, which is not giving them ground for free, and they've just picked SLM, who just ran around the corner expecting there to be nothing on the hill. It turns out Rubicon is there, spinning up his heavy, heavy weapons gun, and
Yeah.
down the hill he jumps in on the medic, picks him with a shotgun.
Wow.
What a great kill!
And that's going to give him an even bigger Uber advantage now. I mean, they were already at like 40% advantage. They're at 90% advantage right now. Diego's not going to respawn for another 10 seconds. This is fantastic unless they can make the medic drop right here. Scout is trying, but he's not getting those meat shots off he needs. And now they are all coming around the corner. Spy does come from the top, takes down the heavy, but essentially he's gonna get destroyed. Is it? Is it? Come on! Don't be this ridiculous, Wrangler. Come on! Just go down! Just go down! There we finally go. 2 minutes to get it past the second point. That's actually a really good time. And I'm putting down that sentry, getting a few really nice kills off.
Yeah, turbopoop are in danger of falling apart a little bit at the moment as they back up to this position around the corner near the third point. The only thing going in their favour at the moment is the cart is so far back.
Yeah,
so they do have time to build an Uber and reorganise.
What do you think about you know, pushing from a top side or sort of bottom side, coming in from, you know, past the forward respawn, or
I don't really know. I mean, if you demo man's up, he can easily force you and spam you in that building. But this bit is kind of, it can be hard to attack once you've got the area which the heavy Rubicon is trying to defend by himself. Once you control that area, you can easily cap this third point. Excuse me. Hiccups at the moment. Oh, Rinser just got backstabbed by Spirit. Spirit is having a huge game. 97 points. He's playing massively well. But Chior Tai is still keeping the pressure on the cart, so it's up to turbopoop to come in and flank them. That flank from SOM, the heavy, forces the Uber, so Rinser will actually have an Uber advantage, if anything.
But they did what they needed to do. They got that the cart past the, you know, the yellow stripe zone, so it's not going to go back. It's going to stay there for a long time. And it's going to be able to give you know, make a really nice repush in just a few seconds, as long as they get that Uber up. Actually, looking at the Uber advantage, Rinta has been building for quite a while, so they do have an Uber disadvantage. Now we can see the car sliding down. Man, that's so horrible when that happens.
Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to, with the hiccups, hold your breath for 30 seconds, you know.
Ah, yeah.
Whatever works.
The grandma, you know, sort of folks remedy.
Exactly, as the soldier Hominin, I'm just going to call him Hominin, pushes into that top bit, spots about 7 Chior Tai players and decides to back away, but now he's coming behind again and finds nobody. He's actually behind the Chior Tai team as Rinser just pops in time, just she was standing on 2 stickies. And it's already doesn't look good for Chior Tai as the counterpot comes in. Rinser just about escapes, but is getting chased by an Ubered spy. Scary stuff at the moment. Can she make it out there?
Yeah, she does. She does make it out of there with no problem at all. And actually,
oh, Link just killed the Agos with some spam as well.
Yeah, and there's a scout on the cart. It pushes down quite far. Don't think they're going to be able to get it there all the way up the hill, but you know, Bones doing his job.
Yeah, despite that push, oh dear, that's something that he probably wishes wasn't caught on stream.
Well, I caught the full glory of that. Poor guy, poor guy. Anyway, we do have the third point finally getting capped right here. 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Very good, respectable time. East guy taking on Irvx, and that means that sentry is going to get taken down, and the defensive sentry, it's going to take a while to get up.
Yeah, but this pressure on the hill is pretty intense from Chior Tai. Well, it was for a while until the sniper decided to kill a few people. So we just have an Uber here from somewhere behind the combo from turbopoop, and they've killed Diego's. Lynx goes huge with the stickies.
And they're actually doing a great job. Oh wow, nice play by SLM, by C2 Hamster, getting a lot of kills right there. Taking on everyone he needed. You gotta watch out for Demo Man.
Still 3 or 4 people alive for Chior Tai. They try to push this cart, but it's just bones at the moment. Against the spy, kills the spy. But has to drop back out. The respawns are coming in for both teams, and it does look like... Oh, Bones is coming.
Come on, Bones! You can do it, you can do it! He can't do it, actually.
Ah, he just missed the Aegis, but look at all those kills. They all came down at the same time.
And look at actually the pressure on the card right here.
SOM's just ran to the spawn, gets backstabbed by Spirit, and Pinky's killed the Aegis as well, and there's like 5 people on the cart.
Yeah, is that soldier gonna be on time? he's like, I don't gonna push it down.
Go off. Oh, dude. Just about fell off the edge in the end there.
Yeah, just about. Look at only a few players are remaining, and let's see, 7 minutes and 1 second. That's actually, I think, our fastest time so far.
That was just, I couldn't explain that last push. It was just crazy.
No, just like people killing things, explosions. Michael Bay. That's you know about it. Anyway, you do see it's actually going up on this corner position again, and everyone actually just suiciding to give medal to that engineer. I mean, actually everyone. I've never seen so many people suicide. How much metal do you need, really?
Well, I guess you could say that is enough.
Yeah, you know, 600 metal. Not bad. Does actually seem like everyone gets back in time, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, look at the way they're defending as well. It seems like all the European teams seems to defend a lot further back than I've seen in UGC.
Yeah, well, what's a regular standard positioning for UGC?
Well, it's sort of on that hill like most teams tend to build, but your combos are often a lot further in front of the, you know, not letting their heavy get into the position he is there.
Right, right. Actually, they probably assume they're around that med pack and that medium ammo pack.
Yeah, the sort of stand-in, most teams tend to defend more further forward, stand in the area where the first cart is.
Yeah.
But Chior Tai is sort of really far back.
What do you think that is?
I don't know, maybe they just feel that it's just too easy to get bombed, you know, spammed, etc. Personally, I just don't like allowing the team to get a cart that far without any sort of fight. And here comes an Uber fight, and Rubicon just does what any good player does. As soon as that Uber's popped from the enemy team, turns around and kills everybody else that isn't Ubered that the medic can't possibly save. Which is great heavy play.
Just the way you have to do it. Hey,
something SLM hasn't been doing.
Hamster takes down SLM and helps with taking out the sentry right there. And it means Netta can actually go forward and take down everyone else, and Chior Tai has to back off. Ooh! Ooh! There goes, almost got killed by a roller there. He dodged one, but he got hit by the second. Just looking at the Spyro, he's just trying to outblast people away. Getting them out.
Yeah, did you see Spirit do a sick little jump on the window ledge trying to get around the back of that pyro? It didn't pay off, but I thought it was really impressive. Spirit's such a sick spy. He's 114 points just around, says it all. As the Uber comes in from turbopoop, they do get this point as Rinser and the combo from Chior Tai just back off, and now they're going to come back in with Uber. They haven't got much damage. They sort of lead the Uber with a heavy, which I don't agree with. You need to lead with a demo if you're chasing kills like that. You should be... Your demo can do so much more. Maybe a soldier at least. Maybe get the medic down. Heavy can only do so much.
Yeah. Actually, wow, that is a lot of points on Spirit to Spy. We do see the medics actually having a ton of points. And look at that points by Bones. He's really doing a great job as a scout. Anyway, just pushing on forward, putting on a really, really good time. It was 6 minutes, and that means they, you know, spent less than 2 minutes getting it down all the way here. You know, it's almost as if these teams are just getting faster and better, and as points go by. Like, are they just getting tired and making more mistakes, at least on the defensive side, and the offensive side just going like, oh well, you know, we'll abuse those mistakes, or is there something else going on?
I think they've got sort of settled around a bit. Turbopoop are less sort of nervous about attacking, and all defending teams are making a little more mistakes as well. Like that one,
Yeah.
Spirit was just superbly positioned when the Uber faded, about to step into it. It was kind of unfortunate, but it's going to cost Chior Tai here. Great play from Spirit as well. He's doing such great work, and they could be able to get this point. Could be able to push this last point as soon as they get this second. If they can, you know, use this Uber advantage. The cart is a lot further back at the moment.
Just watching right now, checking out Spirit, see if he's doing something else. Seems like they're gonna be trying to grab the right side house. It's always a good thing to have. They have a really big Uber advantage. There we go, pushing the cart, putting on a lot of pressure onto Chior Tai right now. Turbopoop really being very aggressive. They have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to secure the side point. Diegos does get killed by nice sticky trap right there. But look at that pyro onto the point. Scout does block it off. There is still a heavy next to the spawn and actually takes down Lynx. Gets it killed in the end, but that sentry is being very close.
There's a soldier on the cart. No one to block it.
Is the player going to be on time? Oh, no, he's not on time. He blasted him the wrong way around, and there we go. Good game. Turbopoop clenching the victory in the end.
Oh, that was so unfortunate by Ritalin. He air blasted him.
Yeah.
He could only do it at such an angle that he was still moving the cart as he fell off the edge.
Yeah.
It was
very close. Very close indeed. Anyway. Yeah, this has been ETF2L season Highlander season 2 week 3 division 1 match between turbopoop eSports and Chior Tai. My name is Comedian. I've been casting together with the Cost Whisperer Hildreth. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure, and of course a huge shout out to both teams. And